Huh? I feel a bit dizzy. Maybe it's anemia?
Are you okay, ma'am?
Oh, excuse me. I think it's anemia.
Would you like to rest in the first aid station?
I'll just be in the way of other passengers if I stay here. Yes, please. Thank you. I'm feeling better now.
That's good to hear. Take care.
Yes, thank you very much. I've been feeling lightheaded lately. Maybe I'm just tired. Maybe I should stop by the hospital on my way home. Hello, Bega. Are you home already?
Yeah, Shiori. Are you on your way back?
Yes, I'm just leaving the hospital.
What? Why? Are you hurt or sick?
No, neither. Actually, I'm pregnant.
Huh?
A baby. I'm 3 months along.
Really? That's awesome! I'm so happy! I'll tell Mom right away!
Huh? He's telling his mom? Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. Is this really okay? My name is Shiori Sudo. I work as an office staff at an accounting firm. After graduating from university, I started working here while studying to become a tax accountant. The firm I joined is Scotto Accounting Firm. My husband, Bega, his name means shining star, he's 3 years my senior at the firm, and we've been sitting next to each other since I started. We got married 2 years later, and here we are now.
Hello, Mom? Guess what? Shiori is pregnant! She's 3 months along!
Oh, congratulations! That's wonderful. Hey, Bega, let me name the baby, please.
You're that excited. I'm glad to hear it.
Huh? Wait a minute. He should have said no. Excuse me, we don't even know the gender yet. We plan to decide on a name together after the baby is born. Well then, I'll let you go now. Hey, why didn't you just say no? I was expecting you to turn it down before I had to.
Huh? Why?
If I said no, it would cause hard feelings, right?
Really?
The relationship between Bega and his mom, I just can't shake it. At first, I thought it was just because he's the eldest son and they treat him differently. But that's not it. Bega isn't the type to take initiative at work. He just does whatever his supervisor assigns without asking questions. But he tends to avoid tasks that take longer. I was shown where the supplies are and how to use the shared folders on the computer. But I don't remember him teaching me any of the accounting stuff. Instead, he'd sit next to me and cherry-pick the tasks. I ended up having to cover for him more and more.
Can you handle Shop A this month? Sure. Wait, is this ledger handwritten? Yeah, and I need you to input it into the accounting software too. What? That's so inefficient and not cost-effective at all. Even in this modern age, there are still people who can't use computers. Make sure you get it done in 2 weeks so you don't waste time. No way. I don't feel motivated to do this at all.
Bega is glaring at the ledger with a sour expression. And he isn't working on it at all. Would you like me to handle this?
Really? Thanks!
Everything is a learning experience for me.
You're so kind.
That's how Bega always refuses to deal with clients who use handwritten ledgers. He also struggles with new client consultations. He's quite a unique senior.
Bega, Shiori, I need you to handle the ledgers for B Transport and C Industries. Could you take care of the financial statements as well? B Transport is all in beautiful handwriting. I'll pass on that.
Alright, you take C Industries, I'll handle B Transport.
Are you sure? B Transport is a bit tricky.
Yes, it's a great learning opportunity. If I have any questions, I'll ask the assistant manager. I wanted to get as much work experience as I could for my certification exam. So I kept taking on more and more tasks, even the difficult ones. Because of that, Bega often asked me to join him for lunch or dinner. We started spending a lot of time together outside of work as well.
It's been a year since you've joined us. I think you've become very capable.
Thank you.
It's about time you took the certification exam. What do you think?
Yes, I'll do my best.
You've been a great help to me, Shiori. He's really fond of you.
Bega didn't talk much to others, but he often spoke to me. As the assistant manager said, he seemed quite fond of me. One evening after work, he invited me to a cafe. I ordered a cafe au lait, and Bega got hot chocolate.
Will you go out with me?
Huh?
No?
Bega's eyes were all teary. If I turned him down, he might cry. I couldn't refuse. Okay, I'll go out with you.
Really? Yes!
At work, he's shy and quiet. I was happy that he confessed his feelings so directly. 6 months later.
Will you marry me?
What? Marriage?
Yeah, I believe you're the only one for me.
He handed me a big bouquet and a ring, looking so mature and manly that it made my heart skip a beat. Wow, he can be so cool when it matters. Yes, I will.
Wow! Yes!
Nice to meet you. I'm Shiori.
Shiori? Well, I suppose it's an okay name.
Thank you.
Mom, she is capable, kind, and really wonderful.
Oh, is she? If you chose her, then she must be great.
As you can see, my son needs a lot of support, so please look after him.
Of course I will. After introducing our parents to each other, the wedding preparations flew by. 6 months later, Bega and I were married in a church. Something feels off about the way Bega and his mom are so close. Is it just me? Maybe it's just because he's the eldest son and gets treated differently. Am I overthinking it? I'd been feeling uneasy since we decided to get married. Bega acts so differently around his mom compared to his dad. I finally understood why after we returned from our honeymoon. When we got back from our honeymoon, we were shocked to see how much the living room had changed. Well, probably I was the only one surprised. What's going on? The curtains were navy blue, right? The tablecloth and cushions were a chic moss green, weren't they? Before we left for our honeymoon, this room wasn't covered in pink floral patterns, right?
I think my mom redecorated while we were away.
What? Your mom? Why?
I gave her a spare key, so she must have done it while we were away.
Wait a minute. I didn't know your mom had a key to our house.
Oh, really? But she's family, so it's not a big deal, right?
No way. You need to get that key back right now. It's one thing to have a key for emergencies, but it's completely unreasonable for her to come in and redecorate without asking.
What? I can't just ask her to give the key back after I gave it to her. If I said something like that, she'd be hurt.
What?
My mom meant well, so it's not a problem.
Yes, it is a huge problem. Do you not understand how inappropriate this is?
I don't understand why it's inappropriate. Aren't we family? Isn't this normal?
He doesn't get it. Is this what they call a mama's boy? Even after that, while we were at work, Bega's mom would frequently use her spare key to come in and change various things to floral patterns. Can you please ask her to stop?
Huh? What's wrong?
What's wrong? I hate coming home from work and seeing everything has been changed.
Oh, but my mom means well. Don't be mad.
No use talking to him. He doesn't get it at all. I've come to realize something after getting married. To Bega, his mom's feelings always take priority over mine. I could handle him being weak-willed and easygoing. But this mama's boy attitude is just too much. What should I do? I was stressing over it every day until one day, right after the long weekend, we got an urgent notice from the condo association. At the meeting,
So we've gathered today to address the 3 break-ins that happened during the long weekend.
huh? I had no idea.
To improve security, the owner has decided to switch keycards for all front doors. We will only issue keycards to residents. Please note that we cannot provide spare keycards.
This might actually work out for me. And this means no spare keycard for my mother-in-law. The next day, they started changing the locks. And we received 2 keycards. Here's yours.
Yeah.
Due to the building's security policy, no spare keycards will be provided.
What? So my mom can't have one?
Right, just for residents.
I see.
Once we switched to card keys, my mother-in-law couldn't come in whenever she wanted. Finally, we could live peacefully. But since my mother-in-law found out I'm pregnant, she's been calling Bega non-stop about naming the baby. I couldn't understand why she's so obsessed with naming our child. So I asked Bega, "Hey, did your parents come up with your name together?"
Nope. My mom came up with it by herself. She also named my sister Spica.
Why does she pick such unique names for both of you?
My mom hates her own name, Junko.
Huh? Why?
She always said she wanted a cute and lovely name, like Kokoa or Kirara instead. So, she decided to give my sister and me unique, cool names that would stand out.
Wait, so because she didn't like her own name, she gave you and your sister unique names?
Yeah, and she's really excited about picking our baby's name too.
No way. We can't let her name our baby. I had classmates with unique names too. They always got teased. Did you ever get that?
I don't really remember.
Anyway, if she asks about naming the baby again, you have to say no. 3 months later.
Hello, Shiori. I was wondering if you know the baby's gender yet. Do you know? Is it a boy or a girl?
The gender?
Yes, I want to start thinking of names and getting baby stuff ready.
Oh, that's what this is about. Sorry, but the hospital policy is not to reveal the gender in advance.
Really? How are we supposed to pick a name? Or buy baby things? You should ask for an exception.
I don't think that's possible. Goodbye. She kept asking through Bega, but I kept saying the hospital wouldn't tell us. One day when I was close to my due date, Bega's sister, Supika, called me. Hi, long time no see. It's been a while. I need to talk to you about something. Okay. Can you come meet me at the coffee shop? 2 stationed over on your next day off? Please, don't tell Bega or my mom. Sure.
Can you come shopping with me?
Sure, no problem.
Please drive over, okay?
Got it.
Bega and Mom are going shopping together. Perfect. Hi, what did you want to talk about? Well, did my mom ask to name your baby? How did you know that? It's just the kind of thing she'd do. So you haven't told Mom yet, right? No, I haven't. If she knew before the birth, she'd come up with a name on her own. I'm keeping it a secret from Bega and his mom. Good call.
Actually, we have a suggestion for you.
I was surprised by what Dad and my sister-in-law suggested, and I quickly agreed. Thank you. I'd really appreciate that. We'll be ready to act right after the due date. Just let us know. Thank you so much. 2 days after my due date, I finally went into labor and was admitted to the hospital. The next morning, I gave birth to a healthy baby boy.
I'm going to call my mom.
Oh, can you also let your sister know?
My sister?
Yes, she's been really supportive.
Okay, got it.
Great! After Bega left to pick up his mom from the hospital, my sister-in-law arrived shortly after. Congratulations! Thank you. So, can I have the papers? Yes, here they are. Leave it to me. I'll be back later.
You had the baby.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
A boy, huh? I really wanted to name the baby Porarisu, but it's a boy. I've got the perfect name. Written as Mars in kanji, but we'll call him Mazu.
No way! Absolutely not!
Shiori says no. What do you think? Isn't Mazu a cool name?
Yeah, it's awesome, Mom.
Ugh, I knew you'd say that.
Mom put a lot of thought into this. Can't we just go with Mazu?
You always do whatever your mom says.
Junko, Bega, enough is enough. You were teased by friends and classmates because of your name. When you were young, right? Do you want your child to go through the same thing?
That's ridiculous. It's a cool name. They were just jealous.
I hated my name. I resented you, Mom, for giving me such a ridiculous name like Supika.
What did you say?
That's why I changed my name when I started high school with Dad's help. My name is Kotomi now.
What? Are you serious?
I'm not lying. Look, my driver's license says Kotomi.
No way.
Mom, Bega, think about it. Can you imagine living your whole life with a name like Spika or Bega? Imagine being called that at a hospital or government office when you're 70 or 80 years old. It's pretty embarrassing.
That might be true. It's embarrassing when I imagine it.
What are you talking about? It's not embarrassing at all. Bega, hurry up and go to the office with me to submit the birth certificate.
What? But... There's no point. Don't bother going.
What? No point?
I've already submitted the birth certificate. This is Yuki's certificate of birth registration.
What? Yuki? Such an ordinary name.
It's not ordinary at all. It's a great name. Right, Bega?
Yuki.
We took one character from your name, Bega. It means kind person and a bright future. What do you think?
I think it's a good name.
Yes. I have one more thing to ask.
You have a question for me?
Who is the most important to you? Me and Yuki, or your mom? Are you going to keep putting your mom's wishes first?
If you can't choose Shiori and Yuki right now, then you should leave. And live with your mom for the rest of your life. What?
Of course, your mom is the most important, right?
Sorry, Mom. Thanks for everything, but from now on, I want to put Shiori and Yuki first. You should take better care of Dad.
What? I can't believe you're betraying me.
Mom, it's not betraying. Think of it as him finally standing on his own and leaving the nest.
But I can't accept this.
You need to let go. From now on, you need to stop interfering with Bega and Shiori, and don't come over uninvited. If you can't do that, I'll think about getting a divorce.
What? No, I don't want a divorce.
Then keep your promise. Shiori, I'm sorry for all the trouble. We'll be going now.
I'll be leaving too. Thank you so much. Bega, take good care of Shiori and Yuki from now on.
Yes, I promise.
Bega still seems unreliable, but he's trying to change now that Yuki is born. I'm going to watch over him to see how he takes care of our family from now on.